Alrighty, it's time for another exciting game of the Watchers Scrimmages. My name is Callisti. This is my first time doing this, so bear with me. I am trying my best. Alright, so playing on Numbani, red team. Looks like they're going for something pretty divey. And blue team. Oh wow, I thought the game started. That was weird. Okay, so blue team, I think they're running a comp with the intent of putting the Orisa up here to block this choke point. So the first thing I'm going to say, this map really favors vertical mobility, so if you aren't putting that on your team, you're probably not going to have a very good time. So it's good you have River Fallen on Diva over here. Oh, that's interesting. And then you have the Widowmaker and the Mercy. So Anna's basically going to have to stick right on the Orisa if she wants any hope for like peel potential. Alright, so we'll see how this opens up.
2, 1. Attack commence. Capture objective A.
Alright, so Orisa can't really do much about that Winston. That's why I was saying vertical mobility is definitely favored. I think River should go up and respond to that Winston. Or should have, rather, you know, when he was up there. The cooldown would have been up to make the play that she did there, too. By the time that happened, you just kind of want to force the space back. You want to take the space away from Winston. So everybody should be pushing on that Winston. He's out of position. He was vulnerable for 5 seconds there. He just wasted another cooldown here. He doesn't have his bubble. Everybody should have been shooting him right there. He should have died. Meanwhile, the rest of red team looks like they rotated around.
My ultimate is charging.
Oh, okay, okay.
This will protect us.
So that was a good rotation from red. Because of the lack of verticality from blue, they weren't really able to contest that position. So it results in a pretty decisive fight for red.
I've reached the objective. Let's coordinate our efforts.
Objective lost.
There's a tracer lurking. No longer is there a tracer. Alright, so blue can hold this corner. Oh, he's going for a high ground visor. Alright. Meanwhile, they got that Mercy out of there. That's a free shatter. Ooh, it's a little late for that. Ooh, really nice ult from River, though. I would say pop the attack visor after that, honestly. Well, no, not against 2 tanks. Ooh, okay, so push that Ryan, he's so low.
I've rearranged your molecules.
Just a little late, the Ryan could have died. Alright, so red's taking the engagement pretty favorably here. Well, blue does have that pick. It's a nice pick from the Widow. Alright, let's see. Just finish him off, finish him off. So, blue kind of C9'd right there. Because you won the fight, but you didn't win the objective. So, Blue lost their spawn advantage for that happening. They could have taken another fight before this point was captured, at least another fight. They have the ult economy to sustain that. Anna can sleep the high noon. They can snipe out the Valkyrie, so it would have been a good time to take a fight. They're gonna try to push now, but I'm wary of using too many ults here. Nios did get that pick on the Winston, and Widow did just get a pick here, so that's gonna be a one fight right there. No healers. They just need to push really aggressively onto McCree and then Reinhardt. And there's no reason that this should be happening right. So those guys should have died. River's gonna die, and they're gonna push. Widow and Mercy should probably back out at this point. And Mercy, oof, okay. It was really good movement from Mercy. That was definitely a scary situation to be in. Alright, so they need to push. The team's not ready to follow up on this nano ride right now.
I will watch over you.
Heroes never die. Let's keep it moving.
I'm on fire!
I will watch over you.
Escorting the payload.
My servants never die.
So despite Red pretty handily winning like 2 fights in a row, they got no payload progress off of it, and so now if Blue falls back just a little bit, they'll have the space to get that group and take this last fight here.
Best head for the hills.
But they got kind of cornered over there. Anna's coming around now. You're gonna die. And they ended up getting scattered. So really, they just needed to come back just a little. Come back to the Diva. Come back to the spawn room. Take a clean fight. Yeah, and that could have gone a whole lot differently.
Round 1 complete.
So good stuff from Red.
Score.
And we'll see how Blue handles the
3.
attack.
Switching sides.
So it looks like Red has a really good idea of what they want to do already. 3 tank, interesting. 3 tank with a Moira and a Mercy. We're gonna change that a little bit. 3 tank with Roadhog? I'm just very curious as to the thought process here. Alright, so Blue, it looks like they realized they needed that verticality, so they're going something completely mobile. They want to get up and down, scale those walls.
I
think that's a good move from Blue, so really changing their philosophy here compared to their last push.
This is my will. It is not my preference to see to matters personally, but I will see them done.
Understood.
My will made rule.
Alright, so let's see how Red is setting up. Kind of what you would expect, you know, running an Orisa and a Reinhardt, you know, kind of... What the heck? I need to unlock this camera. There we go.
5.
Looks like Orisa's gonna go for that cheeky halt off the gate.
1. Attackers incoming behind my back. Defend objective A.
It's kind of a risky play because of the mobility here. Honestly, if Blue ran a Lucio here, it would completely punish this position. It would force Red onto the point, and I would not see that going well for them. They were just a speed boost away from getting flanked really hard. Luckily, they don't have a Lucio, so I mean, that's just theory craft.
Sniper, be careful.
But again, with the mobility, Blue can just take the engagement on their turns. They can get in, get out, they can attack from multiple angles, and Red really has to commit to one position because of the Orisa Rein setup. Really, Winston is the only thing that can threaten anything on this team at any given point, and he's just one monkey. Red just simply does not have the DPS to deal with this whatsoever.
Experience oblivion.
The battle continues. Just what they needed.
So I honestly think like this fight should have been won. Red manages to come back and take it, and that's really just on Blue's DPS to clean up. Like that fight was a one fight. I think it would help if everybody just chose a target to dive on.
Hello.
Instead of taking individual skirmishes, just move as a unit, work as one individual unit, and make decisions as a unit. So,
Routing power to forwards need healing. I need healing.
there's a little bit of irony there because the Matrix can counter the pulse bomb, and you did see the Tracer blink above. So you can expect some kind of shenanigans, you know, hey, just go back, Matrix the back line real quick. We'll see if we get anything out of this nerf.
Firing up. I'm back in the fight. Defense matrix activated.
So this diva really wants to take some space. Doing a good job, the healer's doing a good job sustaining it. Lost the mech. Farah, that didn't really get a whole lot with that ult. And Red's gonna pick that up pretty cleanly.
I'm on fire.
I definitely disagree with the decision to res too. It's a waste of a cooldown that just feeds 200 more points of ult to the red team.
60 seconds remaining.
Alright, so this is the fight. Blue has an ultimate advantage here. I think it's a little early to pop the trance though. You want to make sure the whole team is near the objective, ready to take the engagement, so that the ultimate doesn't go to waste. Nice. And there you go. That is an example of ult advantage, and good usage of ults while staying grouped up is going to win you a fight. That was 3 ults, and it decisively won that fight. It was a good Valkyrie there from River, and Boxing got that ult at just the right time, so that was a nice play there.
Group up with me. Payload is in my charge. Let us move it.
Risky business right there, McCree. Your healers are taking really good care of you.
It's high noon.
Burn the shield, yes! Okay, you still have a Rhine shield. That's still a free 1,002 Rhine shield over there though. Okay, that's nice. Ended up working out pretty well. And everyone's focused on the monkey, that's good. Get rid of him too. There's a McCree, and he's gonna die. Yep, good stuff, Blue.
This is gonna make you feel better.
I'm escorting some payload. Let's keep it moving.
Alright, so going into this fight, we're about even on ult economy. Just kidding, Blue is up. Blue's got the support ult coming up, so if they wanted to play aggressively in this next fight, maybe keep their Lucio on the payload while the other 5 push up with their ultimates.
The payload is in my charge. Let us move it.
Routing power to forward barrier.
Alright, so we're gonna need Reinhardt in front of everybody to manage that hook. Reinhardt needs to be mitigating the threat right now. Probably not pushing the payload. Lucio should definitely be the one on the payload. Alright, so we're gonna engage here on that beatdown. Shatter into the shield, unfortunate. Oh, Roadhog behind. Really should be dealing with that Roadhog right now. Everybody should be turned. Look at him. Diva can matrix any hook that he gets. McCree and Farah need to be looking right at him, because otherwise he's going to take out that backline for free. Red ends up winning that fight just Oh, never mind. That was a good ult from Diva. So we did restabilize that fight with that ult. That was good. And we're right back to where we started. It's going to be a big noon. No tanks to do anything about it. Alright, so we're gonna have Lucio stalling there. They're gonna take this fight on their terms. That's not. Ooh, the dragon. So Genji was good to wait for the flashbang to come out. Sorry, I had to go off. They didn't really get a whole lot out of it. Blue still ended up winning the fight. But Red might be able to just stall this out here.
60 seconds.
And they will, so we need a full team here. They're not gonna win against the spawn advantage. But they do have a huge ultimate advantage. Oh no. Oh no, Lucio.
Bad guys. Heads up.
Ryan needs to just pull back. There's no reason to be in there. And we're feeding.
30 seconds remaining.
Payload stopped.
So they kind of a little bit blew their ult advantage there. It's still not too bad. They still do have a definite advantage with 2 ults and 2 coming. But Red is getting close to having almost all of their ults coming up almost at the same time. So it would be really nice to have that beat right now.
I will watch over you.
Enemies here.
Overtime.
Get to cover.
Still winnable. You know, just take him out, deny that res, nice, and yes, there you go. Focus everything that comes out the door, and that's going to be a fight.
Round 2 complete.
Whoa there.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
So we're in a 3-3, and Red has overtime, so they have a potential to win the game here. At worst, they draw.
Get yourselves killed up there.
Hey there. Hey.
Hello.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
How wonderful.
Hey there.
A place where Omnic and human live as equal. Greetings.
G'day, mate.
Form up here.
Alright, so let's see how this goes down.
3, 2,
Let's get
1.
out there.
Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Everyone heal up.
Hey.
I have found the enemy.
Someone better get fiery, because I'm on a roll.
Not time to fold them yet.
F it up.
Group up.
Is Blue ready for this?
I'm taking the point.
Heal
Looks like they were.
Seconds remaining.
My ultimate is charging.
Alright, so that's I hopefully had a good perspective on that, where you can just kind of rewind that section a couple times, because that was a whole lot going on. I wasn't even going to try to commentate it.
Dead eyes ready.
Let's get patched up.
Where's the rest of our team? Back there.
Experience oblivion.
A little early on that ult, in my opinion, but it ends up working out for the Junkrat to get free picks there, so they're just going to maintain this stagger, and oof, Junkrat is doing a ton of work over there.
Join up with me.
10 seconds
They're
remaining.
almost out of time. We'll stop them here and now.
Alright, so let's see if this soldier ult pays off. He's looking for it. There we go. Where? Nope, we couldn't get any presence on point, so GG, that was a good draw. Really solid defense from blue. That was some really nice gameplay there.
Play of the game.